Hello everyone, welcome to Talking Trailers, where we give our thoughts on some of the newest and hottest video game trailers on the internet, and maybe help you find a new favorite as well. My name is Jason, and I'm joined today by my new co-host, Hannah. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm okay. Very tired, very
Very
hot,
tired.
but it's cooled down.
Yeah, it's very hot where you are. Well, it's getting better though, at least. It's going to be 100 here next week,
Yeah.
but
Ugh.
yeah,
Yeah,
God,
we dropped a lot last night. We had a nice storm, so
who invented summer anyway? What's the point?
I know.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, we came into this watching the first trailer for Elderfeast, which I watched this trailer for a little bit. I was like watching it, and I'm like, okay, it looks neat. All right, you have Lovecraftian monsters you're fighting and so on. Then it got to the cooking part, and I was like, wait, what? It looks like, according to the description, you make these recipes up and you feed them to the monsters to make them easier to take down because they're poison or whatever. And I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't come out until next year, but that's all you really need, right?
pretty much. Yeah. It looks absolutely ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
and if you know anything about me, I'm I love Lovecraftian
Mm-hmm.
rubbish. So
You
yeah.
just can't have too many tentacles, right? Maybe. Maybe not so much in your food, but yeah. I mean, I'm disgusted and I'm also intrigued by the food. It's like, forbidden tentacle soup. Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. How does Cthulhu? No, not finishing that sentence.
Sure, we'll get there at some point. Yeah, but we've got a while to look at this one. Like I said, it's gonna be another year or so before it comes out.
Mhm.
Hopefully, the gameplay will be not just shooting and cooking, because they say there's
Yeah,
like different factions or whatever, something you have to deal with, other ways to like
yeah.
improve your reputation as a cook and so on. So
I'm very glad to see it's got single player as well as co-op, so you can go either way, depending on what you prefer.
yeah,
But
exactly.
could be a lot of fun.
Could be, could be. But if not, at
Mm.
least it'll be tasty and disgusting, both at the same time.
Yum.
Yum. All right. So next up, we have a trailer for a game called Empulse. It's from developer 1047 Games, and they might sound a little familiar to you, but we'll talk about that after we take a look. Be right back. All right, so if you just took a look at Impulse out in the wild without knowing anything else, you might be like, okay, a cool, fast-paced shooter with mechs. You got some aerial stuff, some hooking onto stuff and getting around. Yeah, pretty good. Nothing like super special, blow the world away, and probably too much for my old man reflexes. But other people can do what they want. But the company behind it, 1047 Games, is the company that also made Splitgate. And if you remember that, maybe
Yeah.
you remember a little bit about their CEO at I think it was Summer Games Fest last year, wearing his red "Make FPS Great Again" hat.
Hmm.
Yeah, he said he wanted to like reinvent Titanfall or wanted to make the spiritual successor or whatever it was. And this may be closer to that, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I think Splitgate is supposed to be like a spiritual successor to games like Halo, and then this one was like a spiritual successor to like Titanfall, so it's sort of, I don't know.
there's a lot of spirits out there.
Yeah.
It's like you can't necessarily make the spiritual successor to something that I don't know.
No. No. Yeah.
You need more like
Um.
original ideas, I guess. That would be nice. So you can't just rely on nostalgia. I
Yeah.
guess what I'm looking at, especially when it's not your
Yeah.
game, where you're saying, "Oh, it's just like that game you used to love that you
Yeah.
played." And yeah, but you're not really.
Yeah, it feels a bit weird, doesn't it? Like, what's okay, but what is your idea for a cool game?
Hmm.
Um, I do think the movement looks kind of interesting at the very least. Like they've got lots of options, messing around with wall running, grapple hooks, and
Hmm.
jetpacks and things. And
Yeah.
as you say, a bit too much for my personal reflexes, and I'm not big on like PvP games personally, but
Mhm. I saw someone
it's
compare it to
so
what was it? What was the game from a few years? Lawbreakers. That's what I saw someone compare it to in one of the comments. And again, another game that headed by someone with a bit of an outsized ego, Cliff Blazinski, and didn't do so well. Just kind of fell kind of flat on
yeah.
release.
A lot
So
of them do though, don't they?
pretty much, pretty much. This one came out early access just 2 days ago, and I
Mm.
don't necessarily mean to read anything into it because it is a Steam summer sale, but to already be 25% off 2 days in and only having like
Yeah,
around 70% positive ratings on Steam, it's not the
yeah.
greatest start, probably.
No, they do. A lot of them do launch with like a little, like maybe 10-20% off when they first release.
Sure.
But yeah, 25% starting to get into the status
Into the
where
maybe a little too much when you're only 2 days old status. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah. But I do think that feels a little bit like maybe a lesson they personally learned from Splitgate 2, because I did see that one they ended up rolling back into like a beta, I can never say that word,
You can say however
state
you like with your accent. It's fine.
beta
Beta,
state then.
beta. There we go.
Um yeah, after not a great launch, so they could kind of take some feedback from the community and improve and stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it does give them the chance to at least get that in place before they go into the full launch.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I also agree with what you said as well.
Yeah. It's just a question of how many people are still going to be turned off by his interesting shenanigans, I guess, at
Yeah.
the Game Awards last year or
Though
the Summer Game Fest.
a lot of people have very short memories, so
There is that
you
too. As
know.
long as you're cruising around shooting mechs or whatever, they're happy.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, let's move on from that now to a trailer for a game called Lazy River. Take a look.
Whoa! Yeah, see, it's working.
Guys, the gift shop. I want to buy some stuff. I want sunglasses.
I love a gift shop. Do it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Okay, check this out. Check this out. Oh my God! Look at that.
Something. Through the power of gaming. Hey!
I'm sorry. Here. Look out! A grenade!
Huh?
It's the Wednesday robot. What? Okay, it's maybe moving a little faster than we're moving. Hold on. Get me on the boat! Run, run! Uh-oh, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, help!
All right, we'll have these onion rings before we die.
All right, that was a trailer for Lazy River. And sometimes when I see trailers for party games, fun party games like this, they look and sound incredibly staged, but I really like the sound of this one. Like they actually sounded authentic, like they're actually having fun, and they weren't just some
Yeah.
people reading from a script or anything. But yeah, it's like it's Raft but sillier. That's kind of how I
Yeah.
put it. Like if you ever played Raft before, you like build up your raft and you go around and you have to fight things here and there. But yeah, this one looks like could be a really fun party game for friends.
Yeah. I do think it definitely looks like streamer slop, which I have been informed is not in fact an insult anymore, but I'm
Mhm.
not certainly caught up with slang, so maybe I shouldn't use it. But I think that's a good thing, because sometimes, whether you're a streamer or just, general person who has friends and wants to play with them, it's nice to have a co-op game where you can just log in, do some silly stuff, and just have a laugh.
Mhm. I mean, they
And this
probably were
looks
coached to
pretty
like,
much perfect.
coached to be, be happy, have fun, talk loud, whatever.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
that, but it's better than, obvious, like I said, obvious script where they're just pretending to have fun.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the game in
But
general is like you build your raft, you float down an infinite river in what is it called? The galaxy's most
Galactic
unregulated
Water
water
Park.
park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost like an extraction shooter, weirdly,
Might
because you
be.
have to escape the water
But they say
water
it's
park at the
infinite.
end.
So I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe it's totally open
Yeah.
world. It's got a while still. Summer 2027 is when they say they're going to be doing early access.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah. And they've got onion rings, which,
Onion rings,
not to
yep.
love.
Burgers. I had a burger for lunch. It was great. Looked almost as good as the ones in the
Nice.
game. But yeah.
Hopefully better.
And pool noodles. Pool noodles to whack your friends. Well, to whack the enemies with, I'm sure. But occasionally your friends.
Yeah.
They kind of deserve it, let's be honest.
Apparently the zombies explode if they get too wet. So.
Oh, really? Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you use water pistols.
Exactly. Okay, well, you've already got the strategy figured out. I don't have to. I'll just play with you and just let you carry me. Hell with that.
Oh god, I'll fall in the water constantly.
That's half the point is falling in the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on now from river rafting to inn management, maybe with embroidery. Yeah, sort of like that. Anyway, here's the next trailer. It's for Scarlet Deer Inn.
Opustiť to lôžko isté, kde periny bývali čisté mňa a môjho muža. Vymeniť ich za ohnivé, za predstavy kuse hlisté, vyrobené z popola. Dokola.
All right, that was a trailer for Scarlet Deer Inn, and I think I'm finding the secret of getting me to pay attention to a trailer. Just like with Elderfeast, it's like you watch something, and you're like, it looks pretty typical. All right, this one was a neat little side-scrolling little adventure thing, medieval-ish feeling. Then they get to the end and they're showing off the embroidery, and I'm like, wait, what? What is that? And then I watched like the additional video they had where they talked about how they make that, they put it in the game, and then they show them the game director, doing his own music, playing with his band and dancing around. It's like, okay.
Hmm.
It's like,
Yeah.
we talk about games being handcrafted nowadays instead of maybe using AI or various other tools, but this one's like was literally handcrafted
Hmm.
with help of a machine, maybe a little bit, but no, I just love that. I love how
Still
they made
counts.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And the backgrounds are all hand painted as well, which is also, I
Hmm.
mean, it looks beautiful. But this one, actually, I saw it come by our like crafty Discord server.
Oh, okay.
Um, so like we all just jumped on, just like, oh, this looks really cool. And then like I love how it shows the creation of it. Like the devs are a husband and wife team from the Czech Republic as well,
Hmm.
which is pretty neat. And all the music is folk music inspired by the Middle Ages and performed on, sorry, traditional instruments. But it's beautiful. Um,
Hmm.
I played the demo a little bit, and it's just got so much charm.
Hmm. Yeah. So
And you
did
can
I.
pet all the animals.
Yeah, you can pet the geese. You can pet the what else was there? It was a
Sheep,
kitty. Yep,
donkey,
donkey, right, or mule, whatever
oh,
it was.
same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I played it for about half an hour until things got weird, which we won't get into. But we won't get into spoilers. But yeah, they do have a demo available right now on Steam. They say it lasts about an
Hmm.
hour.
Yeah, I
So
can recommend checking it out if you're interested. But check content warnings if you need them.
yeah, a lot of fun. It's going to be another good one probably to come out. Actually, it launches next
Yeah.
month, July 21st. So
Oh, that's really soon.
yeah, don't have long to wait for that one. So
Yeah.
check that out if you're interested. And why wouldn't you be?
Do it.
All right, so our last trailer we're going to talk about today is for Sand Raiders of Sophie. Take a look. All right, that was a trailer for Sand Raiders of Sophie. It was actually their early access trailer. Just went into early access a few days ago. And maybe you've seen this game before. Like I know I've seen trailers for it on some show or another, and it just looks cool. There's so much going on there. You got the
Uh,
giant mechs you build and whatever. And you're going around the desert. You're shooting. You're scavenging. You're building. I have to admit though, when I first saw it, like when I was seeing earlier versions of it, I was like, this all looks so cool. Can they pull it all off though, with all this tech they've got going on, all the different stuff
yeah.
they've going? It's kind of iffy. Like I said, the early access came out a few days ago. It's sitting around 60% on Steam. People are talking about bugs
Mm.
and this and that, and hackers too. And like I don't, I hate to use the word potential. I always hate using that word in a game because, especially for an early access game, because you never know if it's going to actually progress, going to do the thing that it's supposed to do, going to fulfill that potential. But man, if it does, it'd just be amazing. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. It looks like a very fun idea to me. And the thing with when I see people talking about bugs and hackers and stuff, but it's in like a beta state or an early access state, I'm always thinking, well, it's not launched yet, so that is kind of the point, right? Like you hope that they're using these like testing states to iron all that out.
Sure.
So I agree with the potential.
But on the other hand,
But it,
too, if you're charging money for something, people have a right to complain.
yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure, yeah. But this one could actually be one of the rare exceptions to my usual PvP game avoidance.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can imagine the fact that you're like in a squad,
Yeah.
or well, you can play it solo if you want to, but the fact that you can, have a group of friends and you all build your, it's called a trampler, you build your trampler. So you can have someone that's manning the cannons or someone else is steering and whatever. Almost like a similar vibe to something like Sea of Thieves, perhaps.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And then you go scavenging for loot and there's different difficulty modes. And
yeah, like the teamwork
so,
aspect of it is really good because I
mm,
am not good at building. Like I'm not very creative about that sort of thing. So it's like sometimes I play Minecraft with people where I'm just the one who goes out and gathers all the stuff and let them build the house or whatever.
mm,
Or 7 Days to Die, I actually did that a while back. Let
uh,
someone else figure out the stuff while I went out and killed the zombies and grabbed the loot.
my method of building is usually take the bits I want, plonk them all together, and hope for the best. But yeah.
Well, considering this game with its like scavenge post-apocalyptic, feel to it, that might be the way to go. just
Yeah.
just slap on more sheet metal. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think it said there was a weight issue though. Like that's something you have to deal with. You have to deal with the balance of it. So, or maybe
That makes sense, yeah.
I might be thinking of Lazy River, one of those two games where you build your vehicle and go around on it. I don't remember which one.
I can, I can imagine it being either one of them actually, but
You don't want your trampler falling over. You don't want your raft to sink. So
yeah, I feel like that would maybe be more for this one because this one feels a bit more in depth, whereas
yeah.
the Lazy River feels a bit more like silly and fun.
Mhm.
I hate to say the word fun for one and not the other. You get what I mean.
They're both fun. They're all fun. They're all good games, Brent. No, anyway. That's a old Twitter joke. Anyway. All right.
I was there.
We're running into the old Twitter jokes. I think it's time to call it for the show today. Thank you very much, everyone who showed up and everyone who watched. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Hannah, of course, for coming on and doing the show. And she'll be back next week and for the foreseeable future. She signed a 10-year contract, so she's kind of bound here. You did read the fine print, right?
Yeah. Oops.
Okay, now she's going to want to get paid too. Damn. Okay, anyway. All right. Again, thanks everyone for showing up. Hope you enjoyed it. And our final trailer today is for Thick as Thieves. We haven't done a show for a while, but again, they're going to be more regular going forward. But I wanted to show off this one just because I saw it when I was going through looking at old trailers. It's not old. It's like a month old or so. It came out back then, about a month ago, and this is actually their accolades trailer where they show all the the nice things that press outlets are saying about them. So, but it's a stealth thieving game. You know how much I love those. And this one has co-op, but it's only like $5. Which is,
Really?
It's counted like $4 on Steam, on the Steam sale right now. So,
Really?
Yeah, you pick it up. Maybe pick up a copy for your friend, or maybe they'll pick it up for themselves and check it out. Or more likely, if you're playing with a friend, getting each other's way while you're trying to be sneaky. That's how co-op stealth games usually work.
Or wander off and your friend goes,
yeah, you're like trying to sneak up on someone and he knocks over a bottle or whatever. And you're like, God damn it, Fred. All right. Well, please give us a like and subscribe, and you'll always know when the next episode is posted. Thanks again, Hannah, for stopping by, and we'll see everyone next week. Till then, stay safe and play hard.
Kelcairn, a city of magic and industry. It was built on secrets and filled with the spoils of empire. I know you're no stranger to asset recovery, and the Thieves Guild have some opportunities suited to your talents. The Constables Guildhall has a number of items they've confiscated. Naturally, we intend to liberate them. Elway Manor contains things that family shouldn't have taken in the first place. Relics, artifacts, secrets. We'll take the lot. Getting past security won't be easy. You can stay in the shadows, make a little noise, use a wee bit of magic. You can even bring a friend if you enjoy shared liability. So tell me, are you just another cut purse? Or the thief they'll never catch?